Hi friends, we're here today with Linda Yearsley at stampinyears.blogspot.com, and what we're going to show you today is a paper flower tutorial on how to make these flowers. Here we have two different flowers. Two of the flowers are only made with two different sizes of the petals within your kit, and then the following three larger flowers are made with all of the petals in the kit. And your kit is going to look like this. You have 2 leaves off on the right hand side, and then 5 of each of 3 different petal sizes, including 2 circles, and the long strips of light pink at the top are your insides of your flower. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to shift over onto Linda's right hand side, and she is going to show us how she puts these together.
For each petal you're going to snip up the middle about 1 inch. Right in the center on each. Now I have done the others just to shorten up our little video here. And then you take your bone folder, holding it at the top where the slice is, and pull it towards you with your bone folder headed down, and then just stack them up. So grab the petal, pull it towards you, that helps to curl it, and stack them up. Now this flower that we're working on has 3 layers. We're going to put 3 layers on this one, so it's a nice full, approximately 8-inch sized flower when we're done. Then you get them like probably 3 curls on that, and then just kind of curl them with your hands. Adds a little bit. Then we're going to take that cut and your glue gun and just put a little dollop of glue. Doesn't need very much. And just pull that over. Stack them up. Keep your sizes together. That way you get your layers together right. Oops, that one slid.
So you're just letting them naturally curl up?
They're going to do their own thing. And if you've got enough curl from the bone folder, it goes together just like that. That's perfect. That's exactly what you want. I noticed I got a little too much of a cut on some of these, so I'd say stick it about 1 inch. And you don't need a whole big glob of glue, just a little bit to fold it over and hold it together. Okay, there we go. Now you're going to start with your large size, and you're going to layer them. You want to have them joined together. You're going to put a little glue down here, and you want to just slightly overlap. And as we put this together, we're going to have an opening that should form a circle when we're done. So just put a little glue there and put that layer on top. And you're going to do that with all 5 petals. And don't worry if you make a mistake, because guess what? It's just a little bit of glue. It will come apart. Just put a little bit of glue right there. And get that petal down in there. See, you're just overlapping some. When you get to this last one, if you think that you can't get it to look right there, and this one's not cooperating, you can always go on the back side and put it on the back side, but maintain that, and I'm not going to do that, maintain that hole in the center. So on this last one, I'm going to put a little glue there, and I'm going to join these 2 together, kind of maintaining my circle. Now you get all that together, flip it over, and put glue around the outside, just on the outside of one of the circles, and cover that up. You don't need glue in the center, then just turn it over. And that's going to help hold it together and stabilize it. Then you're going to take the next layer of petals, your next largest, put a little glue, and you're going to cover the seams, but maintain that circle on the bottom. So now it starts to go together quicker. Just cover up that seam. I can get that point right there's that one. Okay. And the last one for the second layer just covers that up. And I still have my center open. And you're going to put all the little ones in again over the seams. So we'll start here. I'm going to start there. Keeping that back. And this layer is going to kind of stand up a little bit. Kind of don't have that one quite right, do I? Pull it apart a little bit. Alright, let's cover that up. All of the cardstock that I'm using is Stampin' Up! Cardstock. It's a nice heavy weight and it holds this shape very nicely. You get all 3 layers in here and maintaining that circle. Now you're going to put adhesive, you're going to use hot glue on the back. And now you can put a little extra because you're going to put that down in the center. And that helps to reinforce everything and hold it together. Now we're going to make our center. There, that looks a little better. Okay, you have 2 strips, 2" by 11. And I took my bone folder to this one and I started to curl it. And I wanted it to curl because I'm going to fold it in half by making the top edges come together. There's 2 different ways to do this center. You can use your regular scissors and just cut, and don't worry about that. That'll go back together. And you can use your regular scissors to do this, or we are using the fringe scissors because the fringe scissors cut a lot quicker and give you a nice even layer. Now, for that fell off, don't worry. When we're hot gluing, we're just going to hot glue that right back in. Okay. So, I'll show you. So, you have 2 strips. So, here's what I did with the first strip. I cut from the folded edge. So, your 2 straight edges together. I put a little glue here.
So to get the one in your hand, you started with your strip and just started really, really small and started rolling. Is that correct?
I rolled it relatively tight. But this next layer, it doesn't have to be so tight. You know what, I did that. Yeah, I did that wrong. I'm going to roll it this way. Alright, so just join your layers together. Lay a little hot glue along the edge there. That's not cut. And just roll it. Try to keep your bottom edge relatively straight. And just roll that. Try to keep it in a circle. Got a lot of strings. Okay. You see her in?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're just going to roll this whole thing up. Using a silicone mat will help keep that off of your table and your fingers. Okay, there we go. Now you've got the center And here's how we're going to make. Here's what you're going to do. You've got this all glued, and you're just going to take your fingers, your thumbs, whatever works, and pull it back. Just pull this back, bend it back. You can always fix your centers when you get it in your flower, but that's relatively what we're going to have. And see, it's going to fit right down in there. So you're going to take your hot glue, go around the outer edges, and hit your center. Stick it down in the middle. Okay. And then you're going to fluff it a little bit as you need to. And then we're going to add our leaves. So here's how I made the crinkle cuts. So I kind of creased it in the center, went to my crimper, stuck that folded edge in first, I don't quite have it. Let's see if we can hold it in. Yeah. Okay. And roll it through. Okay, then take your 2 leaves, kind of figure out where you want it. And I'll put that one down in there. Put a little hot glue in there. Glue that down. Figure out where you want the second. How about right there? Put your hot glue on. Stick it down in there. And there's your flower. Let's go that way with it. Okay.
Very nice.
That is flower A. We're going to show you a sample of our flower B. It has just a little bit different shape of the petals. Go ahead, Jess.
So here's flower B. I've got several here. And they're approximately 8 inches in diameter, not including the leaf. So definitely be checking out the links that we've got to our shop and look for the different kits that we're going to be offering soon. We love to share these with you. And once again, we're at stampinyears.blogspot.com. Thank you, Linda.
Thank you.